Yo, what's up? We back in here for another episode. Where am I? Wait, this isn't even my phone. Hello? Wow, this is special, ain't it? Who am I? Why am I here? What's my name? Am I Jeffrey? Can I be a Jeffrey? I like that name. I think I'm gonna be a Jeffrey now.
Okay, class. Today we're gonna learn about DNA.
I remember.
I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. Cocaine quarter piece, got war and peace inside my DNA.
What was that? Alright, anyways, so, here to talk to you about what is life. Well, DNA kind of defines life in a way, also along with the proteins and the RNA. So basically, DNA gives you the characteristics of each human being and every organism there. DNA defines you and defines who you are. And for the most part, it's what defines a human being and something that is living. Help! No! No! Dude, oh my. Zach, no!
Alright, class. Today we're going to learn about evolution.
Wow. Zach, where are you? Oh, Zach! I remember evolution. So I don't know what keeps happening, but I keep like getting abducted and like I keep like forgetting stuff and then remembering. But anyways, let's talk about evolution. So basically, evolution dictates whether you're alive or not. If you're able to evolve and survive off of your new environment that you're living in, that basically shows that you're alive. If you can't do that, then you're not living. It's not possible to be able to be a living organism if you can't to adapt and change.
Alright, class. Today we're going to learn about ecology.
Dang. Yo, Zach, where are you at, man? This little rascal always. Zach! Yo, dude, it happened again! No, Zach, no! Don't do it no more. I remember ecology again.
What?
So I figured out ecology is basically just like food pyramid, and so I figured out that ecology is like the food pyramid and stuff like that. Like there's different types of like groups of animals and how they relate to their own specific environment. And I guess you can technically say that one group is living and another group is not, just like single-celled organisms. You can count that as living or not, but there's a whole bunch of different other variables that consider something if it's living or not. Yeah, so basically, in actuality, life is determined by many things. Sir, can you back up? Anyways, life is determined by many things. It's determined by 1, evolution, 2, ecology, and 3, your DNA. Well, again, other than that, there's more variables that differentiate if you're living or not. So basically, the characteristics and structure of life is like the main thing. If you don't have the correct characteristics or the correct structure, then you basically aren't living. It's not going to be a living organism. Basically, for the characteristic side, you have to be able to adapt. That's also with physical, the structure, because if you don't have the correct structure to be able to adapt to your environment, you're not going to be able to live, which is basically not counting as living. Another characteristic is you have to be able to reproduce, and you have to be able to maintain homeostasis. Another thing that isn't a complete characteristic that you need to be able to be living is being able to coordinate in a group. Some people can survive by themselves being solo, or some organisms specifically, but being able to work in a group is also a huge part of being living. But I know we're all asking ourselves, what does Frank think about life and what it is? What about life?
So, what is life? Well, I think that life is defined, well, first of all, it's subjective, you know. But I think that life is more defined by what you really feel, you know? If you look at a rock and you say that's not life, then it's not life. But if you look at a rock and you see beauty in that, and you see sculpture, you see craftsmanship, you see something that is fluctuating. You can see that rocks can grow or break or shrink, and they're life. They have cycles. They can transform. They can break apart and reproduce. It's asexual reproduction. Then maybe it is life. I don't know. I love rocks. I'm married to a rock.
What's her name?
His name is Joe.
Oh, it's a dude?
It's a dude.
You knew that?
I'm